butt, bro.
And you get the endoscopy, especially for smokers and stuff like that. And like for what is essentially like a one-day inconvenience. Okay, they can really save your life. It did save my life.
Well, I'm glad you cleaned up your diet.
Yeah.
You got to do that, because I know you are. I mean, I've run into you at Cat's Deli before, too.
There's another thing I need to talk
handicap.
to you about.
What?
All about this. You brought it up. You remember running into me at Cat's Deli with Tony and... I guess you must have been in town doing stand-up or something. It was like already 10 years ago.
I don't think it was that long ago, was it?
It was, and I'll tell you how I know. One of the things when I got booked on this appearance, I said I make a mental note. I owe Rogan an apology, and it's not a big deal, but it always kind of bugs me. I came in to say hi, and I was self-conscious because I had something wrong with me, and I didn't know what it was. And he said, "What's your eyebrows?" And I kind of shoulder shrugged, and you were like, "Is it for a role?" And I was like, yeah.
Oh.
Do you have any recollection?
I do.
I lied.
Yeah, you said I shaved him off for a role. I was like, oh, that's crazy. What are you playing?
I was embarrassed because I had alopecia. Didn't really understand what was happening to me yet. And I had a big fro, big bushy eyebrows, like I was like the Propecia Man of the Year, you know? And I don't know what causes it. It's an autoimmune thing. It's not life-threatening. But suddenly I looked completely different. My face, like if anyone ever recognized me, walk into a restaurant, get a good table, skip the line, it was all gone. Just suddenly, within a few weeks, I remember being at Zany's in Nashville and just scratching my head, and like a big clump of hair came out. And I was on a plane and I was like, "There's no hair on my lip. What the fuck's going on?" And then within a month, me and Adam Egat and Tony went to the barbershop on Melrose. They came with me because I was kind of like shaken up. Like, what is happening to me? Am I dying?
So it happened really quickly?
It happens all within a few weeks.
All your hair fell off within a few weeks.
And then, when I thought it was done, eyebrows started going. And then eyelashes. So the sweat, the salt, it was like, what the fuck? And I didn't even recognize myself. And
is there anything they do that reverses that?
There's some medications. Dr. Drew actually hooked me up with a research doctor, Brett King. He was at Yale at the time in Connecticut, and I did have some restoration of eyelashes and eyebrows, but the side effects were a little bit scary, and they lower your immune system a little bit. So I did that for years. And then when I got cancer, I was like, fuck those meds. I can't do it anymore.
Right.
And the chemo, eyebrows, eyelashes gone again.
Wow.
And now I'm literally like hairless. Like I have no hair. And, you learn to live with it. You got to channel your inner rock star.
Listen, there's worse things that can happen.
Believe me.
Yeah.
I get it.
You know.
Right.
More than anybody.
But it always dinged me, because you and I have been friends a long time. We have an honest friendship, comics, brutal honesty, truth. And I looked you right in the eyes, and I was like, yeah. I went with it.
I found out slightly after that you had alopecia from other people, because someone else brought it up, and someone said, oh, he's got alopecia. I'm like, oh, I asked him at Cat's Deli. And he said he shaved his eyebrows off for a role. But I just felt like you're probably embarrassed, and I totally understood, which is weird.
Right.
They say a lot of these autoimmune issues come from inflammation, and a lot of inflammation comes from what you eat.
Right. The doctor would tell me that wasn't true. So
yeah, doctors aren't always right. And one of the things they're not always right about is nutrition and the impact that nutrition has, particularly on autoimmune issues. Very few doctors have any knowledge or any education in nutrition. and the impact it has. I mean, your entire body is built out of and reconstructed from what you consume.
Right.
It's the only thing your body has.
Right.
In order to, your body makes new cells, your body replenishes cells, recreates all the tissue. It's only one way to do it. It's got to be what you eat.
Yeah.
It's the only thing. What you drink, what you eat. That's it. And if you're eating a bunch of processed stuff that has a bunch of bullshit, preservatives, and
What causes
dealing with inflammation? Well, a lot of things. Allergies cause inflammation. Processed food causes inflammation. Processed sugar causes inflammation. Alcohol. There's a lot of things that people eat that cause inflammation. But it's really genuinely a thing of a balance of, your diet and, what your body has to work with. If your body doesn't have any nutrients to work with, no vitamins, no minerals, you're dehydrated, you're drinking too much sugar, things start